get better every day. But it's only by an inch or a foot. Something measurable, but not like not quantifiable between people's reasons. Um, reasons to say that. Recently, I was thinking about that. I think indignantly in my mind, I want always person, friend, as a family, as a with my, but I want to be friends. It drives me a little insane. It's driving me a little. But at the same time, it's something that I deal with. And I know other people. I want to do. How do you do it? Like an actual way. And maybe every day I do better too. But you can't really see that sometimes. Maybe like think about it like this: like the last 7 months, probably done differently, act differently, thought differently. Truly, right? You have been waiting. Like, okay, I made a decision. Next one, right? Does that make sense? I think it's something that people, we as people, can't really are a concept. So, so unreal, but like so skewed. Like a life of 80 years, that would be a time. But in the grand scale of everything exists in our time, like in the universe or just in the actual world, 80 years really isn't that time, really. I think it was like a tree, a rock, or like life of like most they live. Well, like unless like they're like dogs or cats, like domesticated animals for sure. But like most animals live well on into at least like 100. I'm okay, maybe not 100, but they live longer. Some I feel like sometimes longer than us. Maybe it's just also I'm a little skewed because I'm like, oh, like I'm thinking like a tortoise, really, right? Or like a whale or like a sea creature. They live for hundreds of thousands years, like coral, like hundreds of years. Just but like go through their change is also dynamic too. Like how do they work, how they are, like their bodies, like everything is about their metabolism. Really different. But as humans, like we can't help but like look upon like how long but how short our time is, right? And we think about like improving myself. I think about improving. Like, I want to be better for like also like myself. Like I want to do things. So it feels so in your scheme like feels so unremarkable. Like you doubt yourself a little bit. I didn't accomplish as much as I wanted this year. Okay, really? Like maybe you did. Maybe you did enough for yourself to make a difference. Maybe it wasn't in the ways that like you didn't like so far ahead, like boosted, right? Like I got the idea from like rank games. Like if you're in like play like any competitive game, there's a difference of rank. Like you go up, and then somebody you'll hit like a plateau. Like I'm just good enough for this rank. Like like Tekken, I'm like I'm not hitting Tekken King or Tekken God, or like maybe I'm not hitting gold, platinum, silver, GM, or I hit GM like years ago. Or you just hit GM, start getting like kind of mediocre. Like I feel like I'm not ranking up. Like I'm winning, I'm losing. I think life does that too. Like you hit a plateau of like development. Like well, things are kind of like going like the ebb and flow, right? Like they're going up, but they're also going down. There's no like real difference. But like there is, right? Because just like in a ranked game, right, or like any type of competitive, or in like any sport, you see like yourself getting better. You can see like the improvement. Like you're not thinking the same, playing the same. Like your mind is expanding. You got to think like, or you think like an elite pro, sitting pro soccer. You're not a pro yet, but like, that's what's the next? Like your vision's increasing. Like you are ranking up in your head, but like not in like actuality, because like the total of ranking up to go to the next one requires a lot, right? And if you're so good, like you'd be able to fly through the ranks, right? It would be easy for you. But that's how life works. You can't just fly through the ranks of life without proper experience, wisdom, and care, and also like proper support system too. Without emotion, you get boosted to like $1 billion. Who's not say you won't lose that in like 3 or 4 years? That's not a lot of time. That's really not a lot of high school graduation. Like it's like kid's little career. Like you're here and gone like a blip. Couple 80 years, 3 or 4 years is minute. And theme of your entire life, right? What I'm saying is that you're improving. You are. And I tell myself this because I'm like, maybe I'm not. Like, on my worst days, I get in my head like, I need to do more. And right, I will do more. I want to do more. But at this stage, what am I actually more for? Doing more for less valuable, right? But doing more for like a cause or a goal or something I willingly suffer for, different, right? I just want you to like think about that as you're going through. Whenever you do it, at all times, because you are handling life. Like, life has not gotten easier. Anybody by watching this or anybody, probably not gotten easy. I have more deal with. That's more everything. It increased that. Quality increased, but like we're actually still dealing with it. Doesn't mean like easier means you got better at handling it. Chew on those, man. Think about that while you're going through the day. Just really process that for you. Not a process of life. Doing something. I want to do more, and I will do more, but give proper gratitude, association to like the things. Thank myself, thank who I am today. So, go ahead and give yourself a little round of applause. Don't not a pity party or like telling you the work stops here. No, brother. Every time you climb a mountain, there's always more time. I think we always get I'm a fan. I get messed up with like goals. I have to do so much. But it's not in the goal that I really said. It's like in the grueling climb that I take for myself. How treacherous, how good or how bad like the climb may seem. There's times when I climb where it's like beautiful. Other times it's fucking raining, right? I'm in a mountain, right? And I forget like those details in the climb, like how much effort, how much time I put, how much I care. Like the end goal only feels good because I put so much energy into it. I felt such a way to even start the climb. So remember, like, focus on the climb. It's not about where you end up on. You really don't know. About do excess inputs, excess outputs, you end up with. Yeah, sometimes. But life really ain't a fan of everybody. It ain't gonna give you like the best sort of outcome, give you what you need. No. That. So better just inch 1% every day, So you gotta think about 1%, 1%. Do something different, doing different. But yeah. He said, that was my late night thoughts. I just had a thought, and I was like, wow, rest this shit.
He's the one for me. There's no place I'd rather be. Yeah. To the finish line. Everywhere you look, he's right on time.